The Internet is a network of interconnected, private, public, business, academic, and governmental networks that enables global communication and access to informational resources. It is managed by organizations that create global protocols, such as the Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. A group of computer sharing resources that are available on or offered by network nodes is known as a computer network. Over digital links, the computers communicate with one another using standard communication protocols. These connections are made up of telecommunication network technologies, which are based on physically wired optical and wireless radio frequency means and may be set up in a number of different. The major difference between network and internet is that a network is a connection of one or more computers installed in a location, while the internet is a relationship of computers linking them from. A computer network is a system that connects two or more computing devices to transmit and share information. There are four key components of computer network. The first one is network devices. Network devices or nodes are computing devices that need to be linked in the network. And there are three network devices, which are servers, routers, and gateways. The second one is link. Link is the transmission media, which have wired and wireless. The third one is network defense. Network defense is security is critical when unprecedented amounts of data are generated, moved, and processed across network. Examples of network defense tools are firewall and IDS. And the last one is communication protocols, which is a set of rules followed by all nodes involved in the information transfer. Some common protocols include the Internet Protocol Suite, which is TCP/IP, and wireless LAN. Telecommunication network is a group of terminal nodes, any intermediate nodes, and links that are connected to allow communication between the terminals. The components, signals. Analog and digital electromagnetic signals are used by telecommunication for data traveling. Bus network. The bus network uses one circuit to link other computers. Communication channels. The transmission of data over telecommunication also requires communication channels. Types. LAN, a local area network and designed for small areas. WAN, a wide area network that can be private or it can be public lease. MAN, a bigger version of LAN. The third one is users in daily life. Socialization. People are also using Skype, WhatsApp, Google Hangout to interact live by making video calls. Distant communication. People can communicate through phones, calls, and text messages. And last one is function. Telecommunication also includes mobile phones with conference calling features. Telecommunication network devices include telephones, microwave communication arrangement, fiber optic, and the internet. A heliograph is an optical telegraph that uses a mirror to reflect light to mimic. Computers all over the world are connected by a huge global network called the Internet. Origin of Internet. The Internet came in the year 1960 with the creation of the first working model called ARPANET. In October 1969, using ARPANET, first message was transferred from one computer to another. After that, technology continues to grow. How is the Internet set up? Physical copper or optical fiber data transmission cables, as well as other networking technologies like LAN, WAN, and MAN are used to set up the Internet. Even the 2G, 3G, and 4G services, as well as Wi-Fi, require the physical cable arrangement in order to access the Internet. Internet Protocol address is referred to as an IP address. Every computer or local device has an IP address, which is given to it by Internet service providers. All of the websites and publications that can be found on the Internet by the searching for their URLs are collectively referred to as the World Wide Web or WWW. Users of Internet is for online businesses, e-commerce, cashless transactions, education, social networking, and entertainment. People can share information and converse via the Internet from any location with an Internet connection. How the Internet of Things related to computer network. IoT, or the Internet of Things, refers to the overall network of interconnected devices as well as the technology that enables the communication between them as well as with the cloud. For example, for connectivity, it is now simple to link sensors to the cloud and other things for effective data transfer, thanks to a variety of network protocols for the Internet. Next, IoT is significant because it enables little human interaction in the sharing and data collection of physical objects. Digital systems can record, monitor, and modify every interaction between connected entities in today's hyper-connected environment. The Internet of Things (IoT) is based on networking, since it cannot function properly without enough connectivity or networking. Analyzing data provided by various IoT ecosystem components such as sensors is a crucial addition that aids in maximizing output or value. There are many advantages of the Internet in human life and for the world. It is communication, information, online services, social network, and learning. Firstly, communication. By using the Internet, communication may now happen more quickly. Instantaneous communication with everyone in the globe is possible through communication platforms like chat and Skype. Next, information. Almost any topic imaginable has information available to anyone. The application frequently leads to a wealth of resources in a matter of minutes. Then, online services. There are numerous online services, including email, online banking, and online shopping. Shopping for goods in Asia, Africa, America, or other parts of the world is made possible via e-commerce. Social network. Social networking is the exchange of information with people all over the world. It has other functions in addition to being an entertainment website. Lastly, learning. The Internet is undoubtedly used to administrate education, including online learning. On the Internet, educators can post their instructional videos for their students to learn. Despite all of these advantages, there are also disadvantages of the Internet in human life and for the world. There are addiction, cybercrime, violent images, health problems, and dangers for kids. Firstly, addiction. A person who develops an internet addiction may wind up spending all of his valuable time online rather than using it for anything useful. It can risk lowering working productivity. Next, cybercrime. Hackers and other unauthorized users can track people on the internet and harm people by taking their personal data. It may result in considerable financial loss. Then, violent images. There are websites like Wikipedia that have less acceptable information. As a result, while browsing websites, individuals may see violent images that they do not want to see. Health problems. Obesity and an unhealthy lifestyle are brought on by playing video games and spending too much time in front of a screen. Carpal tunnel syndrome can be developed because of the repetitive motion. And lastly, dangers for kids. Online access can put kids' safety at danger from predators. Predators may assume the identity of a child, wanting to make new friends via social media applications where children communicate.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mahira and I will be presenting how the transmission of computer network technology has changed the world today. The basic definition of computer network is a grouping of separate computers that are linked together and used to share resources. In general, the main function of computer network, which connects several computer systems over a communication connection, is the transmission of information. The computer network is defined from the user's perspective as an autonomously managed network operating system that controls user resources. So user can see through the entirety of the network, which resembles a big computer system. However, the computer network is typically distributed across various geographic locations on the computer and specialized internal equipment with communication lines interconnected into a big, strong system so that many computers can easily communicate with one another to share information, hardware, software, data, and other resources. A computer network is essentially a collection of several independent computers that are linked together through a communication link. Next, the computer communication network combines computer and communication technologies to create a new type of communication, primarily to satisfy the demands of the data communication. In order to achieve the communication process of resources sharing and the creation of the communication system, it links several computer terminals and technical devices in various geographical areas and equips them with the appropriate network software. It's not only satisfies the local document transmission requirements of a business, corporation, school, and office data, but it can also carry out information exchange, storage, processing over voice data, and picture synthesis in a nation or even internationally. The computer communication revolution has brought several the following significant facts. For example, computer used for data processing and switching transmission equipment that are used for data transfer have no fundamental differences. Data, voice, and video communication are not fundamentally different from one another. It is become harder to tell the difference between a single processor computer and multiprocessor computer, a local area network, a metropolitan area network, and a distant network. And this innovation made it possible for the computer and communication industries to integrate their component production and system. The creation of an integrated system that are transfer and handle different kinds of data and information is another effect. In order to create a single public network system that can easily and informally access the world information resources and range of information through this network, both technology and the organization of technical standard are required to complete a variety of communication. Okay, next I will explain about analysis of the transmission computer network technology. The information collection, processing, storage, transmission, and utilization of natural information functions may be based on the formation of variety information technology through the modern and bring to the global human society to a wider space for a computer and communication. With the development of the social information process, people expect the growth of integrated information function. Those, despite the traditional computer and communication system continuing to have a parallel development stage. The tendency is toward greater computer communication and computer network system integration. Well, first of all, as computer operation become more and more integrated into the computer network, fewer computer programs are needed. Next, the computer network system and the communication system are now progressively integrating along some fundamental paths, such as the traditional information transmission service-based communication system through the integration of computer technology, expansions of non-communication information service in the direction of computer network, the traditional information processing service consisting primarily of computer network, and the further integrating advanced communication system, including the creation of integrated information services for more advanced computer network. So this is some of the process of evolution from a traditional communication system to a computer network can further be analyzed from the following aspects. First, basic transmission technology is introduced by computing technology and computer to create digital communication system, which result in functional modification of the communication node level. The advancement of digital communication technology provides a platform for greater connectivity of the communication system and the computer network. Next, a data communication system was created as a result of the requirement for computer networking, which makes it easier for traditional telecoms to function as communication system. The computer, which is frequently referred to as a computer communication network, is much more dependent on it than its internal structure and user terminal. Next, the modern communication system is developing toward integrated business with a focus on integrating voice, picture, text, data, and other types of information regardless of the demands of integrated application or concern for improving channel usage. Next, this integrated business transmission technology development made the traditional telecommunication services, radio, television, service, and computer data transmission business integrate into the same system or even the same channel. Data transmission itself is the function of the data communication system, and it is often an integral part of the computer network. Next, as the computer network system, communication subnet, a range of well-known LAN, MAN and WAN communication system have been increasingly absorbed. However, a number of innovative communication systems and technologies are also being developed. They are component of a computer network system that provides computer network system in a large, interconnected environment with a greater connectivity, adaptability and a system configuration flexibility. And this will affect the functionality and performance of high-level application in computer network system. A wider range of a communication application, including video, telephone, video conferencing, fax, and dynamic picture comprehensive transfer, have been supported by a current comprehensive commercial transmission technology and multimedia technology, which has been rapid development.
Internet and computer network are very important in our daily lives. Nowadays, using the internet in our daily life is no longer an option. When used properly, the internet makes life simple, quick, and effortless. We can find information and knowledge for our personal, societal, and economic development on the internet. Although there are many benefits for the internet, how we use it in our daily life depends on our needs and objectives. In order to improve efficient, adaptable, and streamlined communication while maximizing productivity and resources, the computer network has. The usage of computer network and internet may also have a negative impact on our lives. There will be less physical labor and more mental work as people utilize computers more frequently for everyday tasks. So many aspects of the devices and the internet boost the brain's accessibility. The amount of physical activity, however, is declining daily due to excessive computer use. Making a balance between brain access and physical capacity is crucial for us.